Hello, my friends. It is I with a new necklace and a new shirt and new memories and experiences that I have experienced. I got back from Spain last night. Quick, some differences I noticed between Spain and Norway. It's much hotter there. It's much more humid. The air feels thicker, and same thing with the water. Even when the water is cold, it feels thicker than thicker than the water in Norway, like the drinking water. The seawater is so much more salty, and there's not as much diversity between or amongst the people. I noticed that. One day at Primark, I saw someone wearing a hijab. This is a weird thing to comment on, but I saw someone wearing a hijab, and I was like, "Oh, that's right. I haven't seen that many people wearing hijabs here." Uh, and also, there was quite a few like Asian people, especially working in shops. But other than that, I didn't see as much diversity as in Norway, at least the part I live in. Um, Again, hotter, different language, naturally. It's much more. The colors there are also so much warmer. A lot of reds and oranges. Just the landscape is very orange. Um, the sand and the mountains and stuff. Very very orange or but in Norway it's very green. Um, and the houses were built out of stone or cement. In Norway, everything's made of tree for the most part, and materials that aren't as stony. Um, and yeah, that's what I can think of at the top of my head. Palm trees were there, and a lot of flies. Um, and geckos. We don't have geckos in Norway, at least not in the wild. And different plants. Um, yeah, I don't know. That was a weird thing for me to start the video with. I'm feeling quite sad today. I got home last night. I slept until 1 p.m. today to really sleep out the. I don't know. I just needed some rest. Um, uh, I'll be home alone until tomorrow evening. Um, so I am just kind of feeling a bit off. I had really good time in Spain. A really, really good time. Had a lot of fun. I really liked the temperature, which is surprising. I thought it would melt. I'm not just Norwegian, I'm a Norwegian who doesn't like the heat generally. But there, it was fine, because I feel like in Spain it's supposed to be hot, but in Norway it's supposed to be chill, crisp, a crisp temperature, crisp air. Does that make sense? That's also another thing that I noticed with the drinking water, and also we couldn't drink the tap water because there was chloride in it. So we had to buy our water. Um, but there, like, it felt thicker, both the air and the drinking water. But in Norway, it's much more crisp. That's the word, crisp. Um, I had a good time. There was only one day when I felt a bit off due to the heat. Um, when we went for a walk or a hike or whatever, and I started getting really bad head pain or a bad headache. And yeah, but when I got into the water, that helped. So that's good. Um, but yeah, now I'm back home, and I don't feel good. It's huge. what's it called? I can't remember the English word, but I was really like I was on a high while on holiday, and now I hit a very low low today. To the point where early today I felt the feeling I felt in the past when I would hurt myself. I did not hurt myself, I promise. But that's not a good sign. Is it normal to be that sad once you come home from holiday? I don't know. The reason why I'm feeling like this, I believe, is because I feel quite claustrophobic, if that's the word, here. And maybe there's negative energy left in the walls. I just felt so happy and light while I was away, and then I got home and it's just kind of like and I think part of it is that I know I'm going to be here for a long time, and I don't know. I think I would have felt the same way if I knew that I was staying in Spain for years. I would have also felt bad because I would be in one place for a long time. Hopefully, in just a couple of weeks, I might be going to London to meet my ex-boyfriend, which I'm excited for if that will happen, and then hopefully I will be able to take a small trip to Brighton as well, because I love Brighton, and maybe meet a couple of friends there, which is what I'm hoping for, because I don't have a summer job. I do voluntary work a little bit, but I don't have something that I go to and do every single day, so it's very hard for me to create a purpose in the summer. I'm also not looking forward to going back to school, which I've never really felt before. I'm a person who really likes school. I've always really enjoyed school, but now I'm not looking forward to going back to school. I actually had 3 nightmares last night. I suppose they would all categorize as such. The first one was just kind of sad and weird. And it was about school ended for the summer, and something happened, and this one guy and this one boy in my class gave me a hug, and it was an incredible hug. And then the rest of my classmates, they were like, "Oh well, it's been a good year," and I was just there feeling sad because I don't really feel like I have a proper connection with most of the people in my class. I have like 2 friends that I hang out with at school. So then I felt really sad in my dream, and then I dreamt that there was a second dream, and that was also it was very gory, is that the word? And I think I actually lucid dreamt, or did lucid dreaming. Either that, or I dreamt that I was able to lucid dream in my dream. But it was on a road, and there was just so much blood and gross things, and I remember stopping in my dream, telling myself, okay, this is just a dream. Seriously, Kovu, this is just a dream. And I realized, it got so gory that my brain realized, this is just a dream. And then I dreamt that my best friend and I flied away, because I've heard that in lucid dreams you can like fly. So that's what I did in the dream. I flied away, but I don't know if like I dreamt that I was lucid dreaming and dreamt that I was aware in my dream, or if I actually was and made myself fly. I don't know. And then the third dream. What was the third dream? I actually think I wrote it down, which I never usually do. Oh yeah, the third dream was very sad. It was also about my class, and I dreamt that I basically I disappointed one of my best friends, And then I told him that, like, told him why I still wanted, or it was important to me to keep him as a friend. And I disappointed him, and that I was sorry. And then I went on this rant about how everything seemed so bland and how I saw the world in shades of grey, and I didn't feel anything emotionally, and that everything just felt empty. And later I woke up, and that's kind of how I feel right now. I don't know. It's really sad. What I'm gonna say now is really sad, but even when I was in Spain, I had so much fun, and I thought to myself, huh, maybe I could study here for a year, because that's fun, and then I would experience more. But then I was like, maybe I would feel bad knowing that I would stay here for a long time. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but it kind of adds, staying in one place for a long time adds to the feeling of the world not having a point. And I'm sorry, I'm really sad today. But I thought to myself, like, why even am I alive? Um, which is a thought that I used to have a lot more than I do nowadays. But I'm starting to think, because I am so low today, which I don't know if it's normal to be this slow when you get back from holiday, like even if I'm home alone and I'm no proper human interaction, wouldn't it just kind of be more normal if I made myself like a frozen pizza and sat down and watched Netflix all day and kind of relaxed? But instead, I'm here like feeling like there is no point to the world and to life because I have no distractions, and I don't know if that is normal. And that maybe I should see a therapist again. I'm not completely sure, but like, life overall just seems meaningless. I know I can experience things, um, and I can experience good times, but at the end of the day, like, I just feel so empty emotionally. Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry. I'm not always like this, but it's just right now I'm in a place where like it's weird when I sit down and then I automatically reflect on things in the world and life and stuff, and I just feel completely empty and like there is no point to anything. And yeah, unless I have a distraction, that's how I feel. I'm also 5 months on testosterone today, which I realized earlier today. Someone asked me in a live stream on Instagram how my testosterone treatment was going, and I was like, "Hey, I'm 5 months on testosterone." And it's weird. Testosterone has helped me so much. Without testosterone, I wouldn't be able to socialize like I did. Oh, I am. I'm not really socializing to a huge degree, but it's eliminated. I feel, is that the word? Like, so much of my anxiety. Going to Spain now barely would have even been possible if I wasn't on testosterone. Like, the fear of getting misgendered all the time, like, it's just horrible. And I was very, like, I feel like there was so much excitement that came with testosterone in the first few months, and it was kind of like a distraction. And I was focusing so much on the fact that, like, I was changing, and so much of my anxiety was disappearing, and it's still gone. Thank God for that. But now I haven't experienced any new changes since like 3 months. Um, I'm sure there are like changes, they're just so slow that I don't catch them. Um, so now I'm kind of going back to that place where it's not the same place because I don't have that anxiety anymore, but it's going back to a place of kind of calmness in my life. Not that much is happening, and I'm starting to reflect on things, and this has become my new normal. And once things are back to normal, even a new normal, like, I just feel so, like, so low. And this is what usually happens in the summer. when I have nothing to do, and that's why I hate summer. I love the weather, I love the sun, it makes me smile inside. And if it was dark outside as well, it would have been even darker inside my mind, but it does get really bad, and I feel really bad. And yeah. But my parents will be back tomorrow evening. I might be seeing Ruben tomorrow. It's his birthday today, so tomorrow I'm going there. I might eat at his, but at least I'm giving him his present. So it's just today. I need to figure out what to do today. Yeah. I'm sorry for. I don't know. I shouldn't use you guys as my therapist, but today I just feel so bad. And this channel is where I usually go to when I feel the need to talk, and today I really need to talk. But yeah, I had such a great time in Spain. I just don't like being back home because I feel like I'm back here and I'm stuck here. And I'm gonna be here for a really long time, and there's no point to that amount of time, and there's no point to it at all. Like, I don't know. Can any of you relate? If this is how I feel really deep down, then I do feel like I should maybe see a therapist again. Because it's not a good feeling. I don't know if that is normal. Even if it is normal, I don't like it, and I want to get rid of that feeling. So yeah. I think I'm gonna go now. I hope you're all having a good day. Thank you for listening to me. Sorry for being so sad, but I did have a really great time in Spain. You should have seen me. I hope you saw me on my Instagram story. I was so happy. Also, should I dye my hair darker? I usually dye my hair or change my appearance in some way when I'm feeling bad. But I feel like since it is summer, the sun will just make it brighter anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna play some music, I think. Not play myself, but put on some music because the silence makes me feel bad. So, yeah. Hope you're all good. Sorry for being so sad. I promise I'm not always this sad, but if this is really how I feel deep down, then I should get some help, and I probably will. I haven't seen a therapist after starting testosterone. I haven't felt like I need it because I haven't felt like I've needed to talk about the changes or like testosterone related things to a therapist, but they do recommend it. So even if it's not like about testosterone, like maybe it would have been nice to see one anyway. But yeah, okay. I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay safe and hydrated and full of awesome sausage foods. Stay well fed, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Goodbye.